the signs. I'm just going to go ahead and catch 105 because usually there's a little bit less traffic there. So there's multiple exits you can catch off the 405 going into LAX. As you can see, you can catch Imperial, Century, Manchester, all three, and the 105. All three, actually all four of those exits will get you into LAX. So I tried to go into LAX yesterday to do my video, and there was just so much traffic, and that's because we were just getting over. It was everyone was returning from the holiday weekend. I see a plane landing over there right now. There's the airport over there to the right. You can see the watchtower over there. And we're here on the 105. 105 runs east-west. From I think it starts on the 110. And it goes west over toward Marina del Rey. So, as you can see, there's a lot of traffic already. Might take us a while to get in and out of this airport. Well, let's catch Nash Street. You can see everyone lined up getting off on Sepulveda. Well, we'll see if we can make it in and out of this airport. It might take us an hour, but I guess we're already here, so let's give it a shot. Alright, so we're just going to follow the signs in LAX, taking a right here on Imperial. Okay, so here we are in Sepulveda. This is where all the traffic's going to start up again. That's okay, we're not in a hurry, so. Today's actually a better day to start filming because the skies are nice and blue, and turned out to be a nice day. Yesterday was a little gloomy, a little cloudy. This guy on the left, he's going to try to speed up and then cut somebody off. Yep, there he is. Got his right signal on. So Sometimes you have to be a little aggressive to be able to get anywhere here in LA. Sometimes people can just be an a-hole. Oh, there's a cop right up ahead. It looks like that person kept going because they saw the cop there. And we'll just go ahead and stay in the right lane because we're going to go to, we'll see what it looks like for arrivals or departures, but usually arrivals, there's a lot more traffic because the people are getting their luggage and they're kind of cruising pretty slow looking for the people who you're picking up. You can't really see it, but the airport is right in front of us, so once we get up a little further, you'll be able to see all of the planes over there. Yep, so over there on the left, you can see all the planes lining up. So if you're going to go straight through, you're going to want to be in the left lane. But if you're going into the terminals, you'll be in the right lane, as you can see on this blue sign up ahead. Or if you're going to Century Boulevard, you'll want to be in the two right lanes coming down Sepulveda. And this is a police officer right in front of us, so let's try not to rear end this guy. That'll put a bad spin on the day. Yeah, through traffic, merge left. We're not going through, we're going into the airport, so we'll go ahead and stay in this lane. Actually, it's moving pretty quick. So we're going into a tunnel that goes underneath the landing strip. So the planes are landing and taking off up above us right now. So the way LAX is set up, it's set up kind of like a horseshoe or a U shape. And so when you drive in, you're on one part of the U, like a letter U. And then as you drive through, you'll pass by all the various gates. I'm not sure how many gates are. I think there's 8, maybe 9. But once you enter on the right side, I'm certain Southwest is right there. And on the back portion of the U, or the bottom portion of it, the letter U, is the international terminal. And then once you get to the other side of the U, then that's the exit to go onto the freeways. So just think of it like a U shape when you're driving through. cop was cutting over, and the guy started honking at the cop. So here you are. So we'll stay to the right for LAX airport. If you're going to be going through, you just want to stay on the left. That's the one for the, I guess if you're going to parking lot C. There's a Delta airplane. So in this airport, there's a lot of cutting off and a lot of honking, as you'll see. There's just so much traffic here. All right, so on the left lane, it's going to be arriving flights, and on the right lane, the left lane is arriving flights, right lane is departing flights. And if you're going to Century Boulevard, which is where the hotels and accommodations would be, maybe even a few rental cars, airport shuttles, things like that, that'll be in the left lane to Century Boulevard. Since we're in the right lane, we're going to go ahead and just stay in the right lane and go through departing flights, and then we'll go through the airport and circle back around, and maybe we'll be able to see arriving flights. But you can see the traffic's pretty bad going into arriving. Alright, here we go into departing flights. So on the right lane, it's always going to be where you're dropping off or picking up. So we're going to go and stay on the left lane just because the right lane is going to be a lot more traffic and obstructions. Yep, so the sign on the right, you can see it says Terminal 1 Southwest. So if you're in Southwest and you're entering the airport, you'll always want to be on the right lane. There's the airport tower over there to the left behind the palm trees. If you're going to be parking here for short-term parking, parking is always going to be in the left lane. So yeah, if you're going to be parking and kind of meeting whoever you're picking up inside the terminal, you want to be in the left lane. And then if your terminal happens to be, well, it looks like there's 7 terminals. So if you happen to be on one of the end terminals, you'll want to be in the left lane because you can actually cut through the airport. You don't have to go all the way around the the so-called U shape. You can cut across, there's a couple of belts, there's 2 belts, and you can just cut over to the other side and go to one of the other terminals on the other side of the airport, instead of having to go through all this traffic all the way around the U. Alright, so we're gonna have to merge over to the right, so no way around it. We're just gonna have to cut somebody off because this lane goes into the garage, or it cuts onto one of those belts that we were talking about. So here's a good opportunity. Yeah, we'll see what it looks like when we get up ahead, but we might not be able to make it through the airport this time around again. There's just a lot of holiday traffic. Maybe the people getting back or heading back home from their Thanksgiving. Alright, so there's Southwest on the right. Yeah, and over here on the left lane, if you catch this beltway, it cuts from Terminal 1 over to Terminal 7. But we're just going to go ahead and go all the way around the U shape. So here's a pretty iconic LA building over there on the left. I'm not sure what that is. I think there might be a restaurant up there. I remember that they rebuilt some of it a couple of years ago because pieces of it were falling off, and it was kind of a hazard. It might fall on a couple of the people here at the airport. So I think it was like stucco siding or something like that. So that construction's all finished. And it looks like the middle is moving just a little bit quicker, so we're gonna go ahead and try to cut over when we get a chance here. Since we're here in the left lane, it's most likely this lane's going to turn into parking or one of those belt lanes. All right, here we go. There's KTLA over here filming the traffic jams, holiday rush. Maybe there's something else going on that we don't know about. So here's Sun Country, Qatar, Virgin Atlantic, Hawaiian, Hainan, Aer Lingus, Air Canada. Oh, actually it looks like maybe this is the international terminal. XL Airways, Aer Lingus, Dynamic International. It used to be on the backside was the international, so maybe that's changed. This right lane's moving much quicker, so we're gonna go ahead and hop on over here. It's usually the other way around. The right lane's going slow, but that left lane. Oh, it's a beltway going to the Terminal 6 and 5. That's slowing everything down. So we're going to stay in this lane for now. Yeah, now we're cruising. All right, so now we're towards the back, or the back side of the U shape, or the horseshoe shape that I was telling you about. So we're gonna go and just wrap back around here. Oh, it's more international flights back here too. So yeah. Yeah, traffic's pretty bad today, so we'll do a different video going through the arrivals section. If we go through arrivals, it's probably going to take an hour to go through there. All right, so we just went around the bend and we're on the other side of the U shape or the horseshoe shape. Same thing, all of the, if you're going to be dropping somebody off, you want to be there on the right lane. If you're going to be picking somebody up who just got to the airport, it's usually much easier if you pick them up upstairs here on the departure section, because the arrival is just 2 or 3 times busier than it is up here. There was a traffic guy. Those guys will give you a ticket really fast, so just be sure to watch the rules here. Be sure to pull up to the curb. Don't sit there on the curb. They have zero patience just because they deal with so many different cars coming and going out of here. I got a ticket there one time and they weren't nice about it at all. These bridges up overhead are just walkways. If you're going to be parking there in the middle section, that's the parking area. All right, we're getting towards the end of the airport. So the sign's up ahead. If you want to stay in the left lane, you want to go to Century. That's where the hotels are. And the right lane is going to be where we're going, and that's to get to Sepulveda, to get back on the 105, and the 105 will take you over to the 405. And that's where we want to go. We got a lot of traffic going on here, so. There used to be more lanes, but since they have this construction going on here, it's kind of blocked off a lot. Those are lit up at night. They look pretty nice. We'll come back in the evening, and that way you can see it. Over to the right, where the landing strips. There's the Delta plane that we drove by earlier. And then there's the traffic up ahead that we're going to sit in to get out of the airport. So I'm heading back down south, so we're going to go 105 east towards Norwalk, and then 405 south. But you can get to the 405 and the 110 from the 105 freeway. So if you're going on the 105, you can stay in this lane, on the right lane, or you can go in the middle lane. Either one will go into the 105. Usually the middle lane's going to move a little bit quicker to get on, because everyone lines up in the right lane to get on the 105. Sorry about the window. I guess I should probably clean it. It was raining here the past couple of days. Dumps us right onto the 105 East is what we're looking for. So the 105 East, once again, it can get you to the 405 and the 110. So the 110 you'll catch into downtown, if that's where you're going. And then the 405 will get you to the beach cities or maybe the valley. There to the left, I'm not sure if you can see it, but that's downtown, or if you can see past all that smog. Here we are at 105. If you're heading to Irvine or Long Beach, anywhere in Orange County, then you're going to want to go 405 south towards Long Beach. You can catch the north, that's going towards Santa Monica, the Valley, maybe Beverly Hills. We're going towards Long Beach, so you want to stay in the right lane. you have it. Los Angeles Airport, LAX. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe below.